Ms. Laraib Fatima Hassan, Member Board of Expert of Pakistan Research Center for a Community with Shared Future, to come on stage and enlighten us with the best practices for Pakistan from Chinese governance system and development model.
Assalamu alaikum everyone. My gratitude to Colonel Khalid Taimur and RIC University of the Punjab, Lahore, who has always embraced and welcomed young scholars like myself to share our thoughts and views in such a conference where all of the professors are also participating. So, as all of you know, and we've also heard it since morning, that for decades China has been a major player on the global stage. Its governance system and development model have played a significant role in its rise. The Chinese system, characterized by its focus on economic growth, centralized decision-making, and effective implementation of policies, has produced massively impressive results. As a developing country and a close friend of China, we can learn from China's approach to governance and development. And it is also important to note that the Chinese governance system and the development model consist of small changes and developments made from the grassroots level that have evolved, progressed, and eventually led to major developments and the good, successful model of our governance. And as we all know that every country is unique, and what works in one country may not work in ours. However, that does not mean that we cannot learn from the experiences of other countries and adopt their best practices. China's governance system and development model is an example of what a country can achieve if the state and its citizens realize and work towards their true potential. Now, it is not necessary to carbon copy their policies or agendas. The key here is to analyze their policies, the results achieved, reconstruct them according to Pakistan's socio-economic needs, and then applying them for the desired outcomes. When it comes to the Chinese development and governance system, it can be said that the model is based on practicality, hard work, innovation, and cooperation, which seems to be attractive to not only Pakistan but other developing countries as well. And this model has also proved that as long as the state and its people work hard, they are bound to overcome hurdles and complex social issues such as poverty, lawlessness, illiteracy, resulting in a better lifestyle for its citizens. The political system and development path have shown their advantages with a wide range of achievements. Under its socialism with Chinese characteristics, China became the world's second largest economy in 2011 and eliminated extreme poverty in 2021. And again, when it was hit by COVID-19, a serious public health emergency threatening human life and the world economy, China showed the ability to concentrate resources in a short time and respond to the crisis effectively. Although there are a lot of things worth mentioning and learning from the Chinese model, but I would like to start by mentioning the focus on performance at the highest level of the Chinese government, which has led to much greater investments in state capacity and building an effective machinery for governance and service delivery. In particular, there is a great emphasis placed on measuring, monitoring, and rewarding performance of officials at all levels. Promotion prospects for lower-level party officials as well as public employees are linked to their performances. Such a structure both improves incentives to perform at all levels of the government and also leads to higher-performing officials and politicians getting promoted. So from the grassroots level, I personally think that we should also focus on measurement of outcomes and to link the career progression of officials to objective measures of their performances. The global research on management quality has identified personnel policy, which includes hiring, training, postings, pay, and promotion as the most important determinant of organizational effectiveness. The high-performing organizations are characterized by autonomy to front-level officials on how to deliver, combined with accountability for their outcomes. The Chinese state has deeply internalized this insight, which I think would be favorable for our country as well if we adopt it accordingly. Another major success of China, which would definitely be adopted in Pakistan, is the poverty eradication plan. The country lifted 730 million people out of extreme poverty due to impressive growth and policies that favor the improvements in incomes and livelihoods of the poorest people of their societies. The strategies adopted to achieve this goal were tailored and measured based on their practical solutions. Precision was the basic key. The strategy of targeted poverty alleviation was put forward by President Xi Jinping in late 2013, who compared adopting indiscriminate approaches to killing fleas with a hand grenade. So I'm sure all of you must have heard of the slogan of food, clothes and homes, which translates to roti, kapra and makan. So I would like to mention that China did adopt this same slogan, but we can see the differences in Pakistan and China after we have implemented these policies. So from household to household, the questions of who exactly needs help and who should provide help, how the help should be rendered, and what standards and procedures should be adopted for exciting poverty were answered. The criteria for lifting out of poverty also included what are called the 2 assurances and 3 guarantees, which requires ensuring adequate food and clothing and access to compulsory education, basic medical services and safe housing. Access to transport, electricity, drinking water and communications have also been improved, boosting the social and economic development in impoverished areas. Again, China has also intensified efforts to improve basic public services covering education, healthcare, and social security. Now, taking a step further, the central government has also sent millions of city officials to the front line, going down to the poorest grassroots and working with individuals in difficult physical circumstances. They recognized the issues, worked in collaboration with the people of their country. Slowly and gradually, the results were witnessed by the entire world. Now, as we all know, Pakistan also has multiple programs to assist the poor. One of them is the Benazir Income Support Program, and all of us know that in the past years we saw how corrupt that program became with time to time. And the program which was intended to help the poor was actually stealing from the poor. So we can take inspiration from the Chinese government program, which was known as Dibao. It was the biggest program initiated in the recent human history to eliminate poverty. It helped in addressing the inimitable needs of ultra-poor by providing them supplementary assistance in 4 major areas: housing, health, education, and temporary assistance for unexpected disaster. Now, imagine if a similar program would have been implemented in Pakistan a decade ago, many of our flood victims would have had better assistance to deal with their damages and losses. So apart from this, the government also helped revitalize the agricultural economy, set up more industries. So in very simple words, it empowered its people to earn for themselves for a better life, resulting in eventually a better economy for the entire country. So in conclusion, the Chinese governance system and development model offer valuable lessons for Pakistan. And by taking a closer look at the key elements of this system from the very basic level, we can continue to make progress towards our national goals as well. Thank you.